All right.
Fucking lazy son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
Don't you love working here?
No, because this is my house.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
I'm Olivia. Who am I?
You're Octavio.
Octavio.
Why are you Octavio today?
I don't know if they can see it, but this mustache is pretty fucking twisted right now, bud. Ugh. Oof. I feel pretty great about it. You like it? I need you to compliment me, please. Just once.
I mean, it looks very villainous.
Villain? What am I? Fucking.
You look like
I
the
look
guy.
like the villain from Sonic.
No. Yeah. Dr. Eggman?
Yeah.
No, you look like. Hold on. Villain.
What do I look like? I don't even know if the camera can see.
Guys, tell me I'm wrong here, but he legit, right now, looks like the villain from Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The bowler hat guy?
Bowler hat guy.
Bowler hat guy. Dude, I'll take that. Fuck, dude. That dude's awesome.
Bowler hat guy.
Yeah, he got there because of depression,
Let me
right?
make sure I'm back in focus. Okay.
He got there because of depression and no mom, no dad.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Anyways, so guys, we are talking about Invincible, the season finale for season 2. Holy shit.
That was a lot.
We got a lot.
That was a lot.
So we pick up right where we left off with the last episode, and we have Angstrom Levy having both and Mark's mom and little brother hostage, and Mark shows up like that. And he gets there, and he's about to attack Angstrom, and Angstrom throws him through a portal, and he goes into Dinosaur World.
Where they talk. That's crazy to me.
And so this ends up going on for a while where he keeps trying to fight Angstrom, and Angstrom keeps persuading him to fly into other portals. And we go into a whole multiverse of different places. And some of the multiverses that we see we'll get to in just a little bit. But over this time, Angstrom ends up getting mad at Mark's mom because she starts to attack him. And he ends up breaking her fucking arm.
Fucking
Like,
snaps it like
off.
nothing.
And is about to hurt the baby or whatever. Mark gets there and he's about to or he sees what happens. He attacks Angstrom, starts taking him to all these different places, and they go through. Angstrom says, "Don't you know why I've been throwing you to all these dimensions? Because so I can soften you up, because my body's strong enough to fight you, supposedly." And Mark
Miscalculated, bud.
Fucking goes off the deep end, dude, and destroys Angstrom. He full on goes Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother.
I'm telling you, that's going to be a reference from now on. But just fucking annihilates him, dude. Just, yeah. Blood
Dude,
everywhere.
It was so similar because,
he was dripping in his blood.
It was so
man.
similar to Omni-Man beating him up almost.
Yeah.
Like, just beating the fucking shit out of him. Like,
Yeah,
he was not stopping.
It was ridiculous, dude. And ends up killing him, which throws Mark in a panic because not only is he stranded there, but he just did something that he didn't even think he was capable of doing. And so he starts to go kind of nuts on this planet.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that before this, now we'll come back to the multiverses. He's going through all these different universes where we have different versions of characters and different apocalyptic events.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get a sort of cameo from two different comic book characters. The first one is a non-suable version of Spider-Man called Agent Spider. And
my man.
He is voiced by Josh Keaton, who actually voices the Spectacular Spider-Man in the animated series, as well as in Across the Spider-Verse. So a lot of people are saying, what if we see this version of Spider-Person in Beyond the Spider-Verse? That'd be fucking great, dude. But we also have a Professor Octopus who has this weird tentacles on his head. Yeah. And attacking him, and Invincible doesn't know who's who because
He
Agent
doesn't
Spider
know who's a
kinda
bad guy,
looks
who's a good
a
guy.
villain.
Right.
So he ends up getting through there. And then one of the other universes that he comes in and hits Angstrom with is a gun from a certain game that I don't know about, but you do.
Yes. So there was a point where Angstrom throws him into a portal, and Invincible comes out and swings him with a sniper rifle that's specifically from Fortnite. And it's because
of the skin.
The skins that are in Fortnite are Omni-Man, Invincible, etc. So it's kind of interesting to see. I was like, is that? Nah. But it's interesting to see that they're bringing Fortnite even into this universe. And even Fortnite decided to do a promo where it's just like, oh shit, what was it? The guy from Invincible.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, is Fortnite putting their shoes in like everything now?
I don't know,
absolutely everything.
It's crazy the amounts that these like little marketing schemes will be. But yeah, so we go to that, and then we also get a very quick. We don't see any kind of thing about it except the cape, but it's Invincible on the side of a building talking to a certain DC character, saying, "So you're a man that dresses as a bat, and your name is."
That just seems lazy.
Yeah.
That was great. I did not expect that at all.
So we get a Batman cameo without a Batman cameo. And yeah, so we're going through all this stuff, dude. We are going through everything. And just when it seems hopeless, Mark's going nuts, and it seems like he's not going to get back, we're going to get our sponsors.
Damn, dude. Damn. Friends of the show, what's up? Oh, I can't do that.
I'm a frat guy.
Can you do that?
Let's talk about data breaches. You know how creepy it is to get ads that are like way targeted?
It's absurd. I literally got a text the other day, and it just said, "Hello, Oliver. How are you today?" I'm like, I don't know you. How do you know my name? What's happening?
I sometimes respond to them like, who is this? And they're like, nah.
They're like,
they don't respond back at all. Yeah. I also get like weird Instagram ads, things like that. It's so weird. And the thing is, like, these data brokers, they have your full name, your address, your email, and your health records. And they sell it all for like $1, dude. Quick dollar.
Honestly, so that's why I started using Aura. It's like a superhero for your privacy. It's great. It's amazing. It scans the dark web for your information that's being sold, and then bam, automatically opts you out of those shady websites, so you don't get those really creepy messages that I definitely don't like. You get less spam, and that's just the beginning. Like, having your info out there makes you a target for hackers who could also just crack into your social media, bank accounts, and the whole nine.
Really? Huh. Well, you know, the thing is with Aura, they go above and beyond just privacy, though. They also have VPNs, they also have antivirus, and they have a password manager, like, you know, someone that doesn't forget.
What?
They even have parental controls and identity theft insurance. It's all pretty good. And not only that, it just keeps it simple instead of all those different apps that you have to download and stuff like that.
It's really, really annoying. But look, I know you might already have some of these features covered, but think of it like this. Aura has 24/7 security. That's like the whole week and then some hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like all the hours.
Yeah, that's all the hours.
It's basically a 24/7 security guard working tirelessly in the background so you can browse, game, and stream with a peace of mind.
It's honestly one of the best services, guys, especially for different things. Instead of all the malware protection, you get your own VPN service, all that stuff in one.
You get VPN?
And VPN, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, honestly, with all that, you can get it's all for an affordable price too. But if you guys want to try it out, you guys can go to aura.com/nerdlocker and you guys can get a 2-week free trial to try it out and see exactly how it is. It's going to change everything for you guys. It was crazy how much of my stuff was on the dark web.
Less spam.
It's so much on the dark web, guys. They have all the information that you can even think of. Like, just do yourself a favor, make your online life a lot easier with aura.com/nerdlocker. Down below, get a 2-week free trial.
2-week free trial, huh?
Yep.
I like
14 days.
14 whole. Yeah, you got 14 fingers over there?
10 and 4. 14.
That's not 4. You just did this.
Pick number 3, my lord. Flat. Let your fingers flap.
But you're stiff. I might pull a muscle if I keep doing that. Fuck. Alright, I'm done.
And we're back. So after we go through all these multiverses and everything like that, after Invincible's just walking around, dealing with everything. We go back to where Mark's home is, and Cecil pops up with his people, and they grab Mark's mom, and they go to help her and everything. And then Mark is approached in a portal by a older version of his team, which includes Robot, Monster Girl, Adam Eve, and
Bulletproof. And
Bulletproof.
then 2 others that we aren't familiar with.
Yeah, we don't know.
One
They're
of
from
them
the
is,
comics.
I think,
Kid Thor.
Kid Thor.
I forget who the other one is.
And Kickboxer.
Something like that. But they're from the comics, so maybe we'll see them again at some point. Younger versions of them, since they seem to be a part of the team. So they basically explain how they figured it out. They found where he was. They spent 20 years looking for him. After he left, it caused a lot of issues, and they don't want to tell him much. And so they're about to let him through, and then Eve stops him and says, tell the Eve in your timeline like that you love her or don't love her. Just give her closure because she's waiting for you because she loves you. So that was kind of cool to hear. And then as he walks away, then you see Robot come up, and he reveals himself to be Rexplode, which means Rudy probably died in this universe or in this alternate reality or timeline of this universe. So Mark goes back and immediately just deals with everything that's going on. So he talks to Cecil and everything else. He goes to his house to see what's going on.
And he's flying fast as fuck.
Yeah, he's going crazy, man. And he finally, like Cecil says, like, we have your mom. He goes there, talks to her, and just cries on her because of what he had to do. He goes to see if he's about to visit Amber. He decides not to. And then he tells his mom he's going to quit college.
Right.
And
which is such a good...
Yeah, because he's having such a mental break in his head of what kind of hero am I if I can't control myself with these emotions like I just did or didn't do. And so now he wants to go work for Cecil full time so he can learn how to be the hero he needs to be. So that really helps. And then the post-credit scene goes to the little subplot that's happening through all of this that I didn't want to mention until now. We have Alan showing up to where Nolan is in prison. And throughout all this time, Alan is trying to telepathically talk to Nolan, who is being gone or thrown through trials to prove he's at the tip-top shape to be executed. But the guy that's imprisoning him, Thrag, still just fucks him up, and he's not supposed to be fucked up before going there except for bruises. So he keeps prolonging it, and it seems weird that he's prolonging his execution on purpose. But then at the post-credit scene, Alan is talking to Nolan, and Nolan explains how he just deserves to die and everything else. And then Alan gives mention that he talked to Mark, to which gave Nolan like excitement because Mark's alive, like you've seen him, and he's talking to him about like we have to defeat the Viltrumites. He's like, well, I feel bad for everything I've done and to all the humans and stuff like that. So he's feeling remorse. He's changing. We're getting good Nolan. This is the only universe that Angstrom Levy doesn't realize. We have a good Mark and a good Nolan on this earth. Just the same beginning had to happen to get to this point. So, and then he says out loud, I think I miss my wife, which is so much for Nolan to say, especially after you called her a fucking pet. You know,
how do you think the audience is going to perceive that?
I don't know. It depends on how he's not going to be welcomed with open arms from her at all.
From anybody.
From anyone, really, except maybe Mark, you know, and Oliver. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot. We're going to get a lot in season 3. We're probably hopefully going to get it soon. There's a couple of things that I do want to talk about that were kind of confirmed. The first big thing is Robert Kirkman.
Spoilers thing?
No spoilers, really. So Robert Kirkman has said that this season or this series will go on a lot longer past the comics and what they covered. So we're going to get more story. So that's crazy. I don't know if that means we're going to get more in the in-between and like prolong it out or more after the end.
I see.
So that's really cool.
Okay.
The other thing is we are going to get a live-action version of Invincible eventually. Right. And they've confirmed that it won't be adapting the comics, but it will be adapting this animated series basically shot for shot.
Oh, okay. So
I think it's going to be more of like a Avatar version of this instead of an Avatar version or as a Walking Dead version of the comic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So here's the thing. Do we want that? Because the animation version is amazing.
I would do live action because I think, honestly, you take out a lot of the other plot points that really don't need to be there because a lot of things can be sped up a little bit. Amber and Mark's relationship can be sped up through. A lot of the random missions they go on can be sped up through as long as you get through the basics of what you need, because you can really do... This is the first compendium in 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. So they can do those 2 seasons in one movie if you cut out the excess, which is just introduce your Guardians of the Globe, have them get killed, have Nolan, like, don't do these side missions, just have Nolan been revealed to be, bad about halfway through the movie. It'll probably end up being a 2.5 hour movie, each one, maybe the last one being longer, but like they could do it. Or if they just want to do that part of the story and then... move on. They can just cut out a lot of it. They can just do Guardians of the Globe, Nolan versus Omni-Man. Invincible 2 is Omni-Man comes back, like still has maybe Baby Oliver and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. We could do the redemption arc, or they can go a completely different route and do their own kind of movie altogether. Mm-hmm. So we don't really know what they might do.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
But what do you, overall, the season's over, what do you give this whole season?
Damn, I should have thought about this a while ago. I'm going to go with... Dude. Shit. You go first.
I think I'll give this season with all the crazy shit that's happened that I'm like, damn.
Oh, yeah. I said that a lot.
I'm going to say 9.
I was going to say 9.5.
Yeah, I'm going to say 9. I know it got 100% on the tomato meter.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those tomatoes.
Yep.
That's crazy, though. It was
just like Winnie the Pooh.
I can't even think of like anything I didn't like, really. I should give it a 10, but I know it's not.
I will say this. I completely forgot, but for the next episode, we will see who lost on predictions, because we did make predictions for this episode for the last one. So I forgot what they were, but we'll see who gets Bean Boozled next episode.
Goody.
So where can they find you?
You can find me on the Sphere 21 on any social media platform except for TikTok. I am Oliver Kahn VA.
And you can find me at AMR Photography. You can find this studio at Archangel Studios Official, and you can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get them. Apple, Spotify, RSS feed, Choice, all that stuff. All that.
RSVP for who? What party?
RSS feed.
Oh.
This guy. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.